Today we talk about our favorite podcasts.
Game over, Greggy! Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to NakamCast. This isn't NakamCast. I'm getting so confused on the things we do now.
Well, speaking of NakamCast, that's kind of a good segue into today's topic.
But also you can go down in the description and you can go to
NakamCast.
Subscribe over there.
NakamCast, we got two
good kush.
soon to be 3 podcasts on that channel.
What?
One me and Drew are doing eventually.
I was like, I have not signed on to anything else.
It's just me and Drew.
Okay. Before we do talk about today's topic, which is podcast, brought to us by Dakota, I did just want to mention something has happened. Things have occurred or will be occurring. Things have been announced. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
We're having a meetup.
That's right! We are having a meetup at YomaCon.
So if you're going to YomaCon, go to the Winter Garden area, which I'll actually put a link in the description of this video to my trailer for the meetup, so you can see the area I'm talking about. Go to that area, and it's the all glass windows area facing the waterfront, the riverfront.
Oh, there?
Yeah, the place we thought was a food court, but it's not at all. So it's at Saturday at 8 p.m. So that's all you need to know. Come hang out with us and Royal Lily.
Royal Lily!
Yeah, we're having her on there. And actually, we can start having you do it now. We're going to actually have Royal Lily on the show while we're at YomaCon.
Ooh, yeah, good idea.
If you guys want to ask her any questions, if you got anything you want to say to her or ask her, leave those questions now.
You better start leaving them, because we're going to be asking every day.
Yeah, we're going to mention this every episode, and we're going to mention the meetup every episode, because if you're at YomaCon, we want to meet you. This is your chance. There's a lot going on, but you'll see it in the trailer. Let's jump into what we got going on.
Today's topic, like mentioned in the intro and earlier, is podcasts.
Okay.
Now,
what is that?
Now, podcasts, back in like the 70s, 80s, 90s.
No, wasn't born yet. Well, 90s.
They had these things called radio.
Okay.
And there were talk shows where people would sit in front of a microphone such as this and do things kind of like we do. And
I'm sure the microphone was uglier than that.
And it was
probably really scratchy.
Yeah.
Because, the Stone Age.
But, and they would just talk. Well, podcast is the same concept, except it's on the internet and it's free. Well, I guess radio shows are free too.
Not every podcast is free. You don't have to be. But anyone that gets successful seems to be.
Yeah, I was like, what podcast are you listening to?
They can cost.
Really?
But, you put it on iTunes, make it cost. Anything you can make it cost. But, no, they're typically always free.
Yeah. And here today we're going to talk about our favorite podcasts, ones we like to listen to. We're going to shout out our podcasts that we do. That's right, 2 podcasts.
So let's just jump in. I think, who started this thing? You did.
Yeah,
Who started it?
Well, it's because I was dating a girl at the time whose roommate was really into podcasts. And I got to thinking about it, and I was like, podcasts are about probably an hour long. That would probably kill so much time at work. You're in an 8-hour shift.
Where we can't listen to podcasts anymore.
But I still do.
I don't know if I'd admit that. Someone could see this.
I mean, I don't. So I just would pop it in, and then, I listened. I think the very first podcast I ever listened to was The Nerdist with Jared.
I thought it was GMM.
Oh, you're right, but I fell asleep listening to it. So I didn't.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. No, I'm not kidding.
To GMM.
Yeah.
To Ear Biscuits.
It was the very first one, and I was tired, and I just popped it in and was listening, and then just kind of fell asleep. Oh, and the Toddcast.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't fall asleep to the Toddcast.
You didn't even really... That was before podcasts, though, right? That was before you were into them.
That was before... No, I listened to this when I started getting into them. I'd never listened to it before.
Oh, I thought you did.
Mm-mm. I started listening, and I've listened to all of them. I wish he would do more. If you don't know what the Toddcast is, that is voice actor Todd Haberkorn made his own kind of little variety podcast with little commercials that he makes up. They're about a half hour long, really funny. And then there's, like you said, the Ear Biscuits, Rhett and Link's podcast. Really good. They take different people from YouTube and whatnot. And then from there, the first one I listened to at work was The Nerdist with Jared Leto.
You hear about him going to Comic-Con?
Yeah, that was awesome. He had a big baboon mask, mandrill mask, whatever you want to call it.
Kind of made me sad, though, that he's so popular now he's lost his privacy. Like, he couldn't just walk around and he had to be in a mask.
Especially but anyway, with all the Joker hype at Comic-Con, jeez. What do you think about his pink hair?
I think it's cool, but this is not about that. So, I'm all down for pink hair. I'm considering him myself.
So then I told you would listen to music at work. And, I was like, dude, listen to podcasts. Time flies.
And I was like, listen to people talk? That sounds kind of boring.
And I was like, trust me, just go listen to, I don't know, I was like, listen to Ear Biscuits. It's Rhett and Link.
And I'm a huge Rhett and Link fan. They are my favorite YouTubers, which you might be surprised because you'd think, Cody is so big with the convention stuff. His favorite YouTuber is probably a convention YouTuber. No, actually. It's Rhett and Link.
But, and you finally cracked down and did it. And I said, how'd it feel? Because you did it all day, and by lunch I was like, so how's it feel? And you were like, dude, time is flying.
I wish they'd let us listen to him again. It really sucks a lot. They took him away. I don't want to get into all that. We're not supposed to talk about it.
Political nonsense.
But, yeah, now we just work in silence, but...
I saw what you did there.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, now I just sit in silence.
I didn't mean to do that at all.
Now I just work in silence.
Little 21 Pilots shout out. Yeah. Not a podcast.
Not a podcast.
So I listened to Ear Biscuits. I have eventually though. I'm pretty sure I was the first one to listen to the IGN podcast.
You were. I didn't want to listen to it for a long time.
Yeah, because you said they're just gonna talk about Call of Duty. Oh, they're shooting their guns, multiplayer. That's literally what you said to me.
And then you said, well, first you told me to listen to the Nintendo one, and I did, and I liked it. But I was like, I don't want to hear PlayStation because my first thought was that I didn't know Greg Miller or Colin at the time.
Yeah, you said they're just going to talk about all that stuff.
Call of Duty and whatnot. And then
I was like, no, it's amazing.
And then I listened to it and I never went back.
Aren't you glad?
I did.
Because of that, now we listen to the Kind of Funny and Kind of Funny Games cast.
It's, that is the guys from, that originally, well, not originally, but used to be on Podcast Beyond, the PlayStation podcast. They left that company and are doing their own thing now called Kind of Funny. It's their business.
It's still so cool. Like they're my favorite podcast because they inspire me. Like they follow their dreams. You know what I mean? Like
they left IGN where they were probably making bank.
Oh, they were. They're on their journey. Like it's fun to follow them on their journey of leaving their job, being straight up jobless, and like trying to do this and make all this awesome entertainment for us, and they do.
And that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, but I'm really into them.
I hit my leg.
I don't remember what else I've listened to. Yeah, all the like.
You listen to the Comedy Button.
Oh yeah, I did like the Comedy Button.
Ooh, a good one. I know you don't like it. I listen to Radiolab a lot. I've kind of fallen off the Radiolab train just because I'm a little annoyed by the stuff because they put out like one thing a month, and then it's like not even an hour long. It's like 38 minutes, and it's not even really science anymore.
I did listen to that trivia one. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm actually go to my podcast app and see everything that I'm subscribed to.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
But I do need to find the trivia one again really quick because I lost it. Or when I switched phones, it got lost in the shuffle. So, but there is another pod. Well, we'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah, here, let me get my podcasts open. Sorry, I was figuring why I have my phone, text my lady.
I am not. Do you really text while we're on the show?
I never do that.
You just did.
That's the first time I've ever done it.
Yeah, well, once is too many.
Ooh.
Dang, I don't see it. I can't remember what that was. I listened to this really cool trivia podcast. I
can go ahead and download some new ones
This guy, a bunch of people were on it. Dang it, I loved that podcast. I wish I could remember. Okay, well, I listened to, okay. I listened to a little bit of 99% Invisible, which is a science podcast. Ear Biscuits, Game Scoop.
Game Scoop!
I got this one called Japanese, which is literally just podcasts all in Japanese. Just so I can, like, hear Japanese.
Because you're learning.
Yeah. Kind of Funny Games Cast. Learn Japanese with Yes Japan. Japanese Pod 101. Nakamacast. That's a really good one. You should go to the link in the description and go subscribe to their YouTube channel.
Plug.
Nintendo Voice Chat. I have Radiolab on here, but I've never listened to them.
I would listen to Invisibilia, honestly. And it's Lula Miller and Elise Spiegel, and it's not. They talk about the way the mind works.
I've also got Stuff to Blow Your Mind and Stuff You Should Know, and then the Kind of Funny or the Game Over Greggy show.
All right, I just recently started turning into P.S. I Love You XOXO. Do you know what that is?
Crap.
No, that's Greg and Colin doing PlayStation podcast again.
What?
Yeah, they started their own place.
Why?
God, I don't know, because they wanted to, but I started listening to it, and I was like, all right, I can dig.
Down to clown.
I got Learn Japanese Pod. I haven't really listened to anything yet.
Go quick through these, because there's something I want to talk about before the question.
You took too long on yours.
I didn't know what time it was. Go.
Then I got Smodcast. I got Jay and Silent Bob Get Old. Fat Man on Batman. Hollywood Babylon. Game Scoop. Nintendo Voice Chat. Serial. I'm waiting for season 2 of Serial. Should be coming out soon. Oh, it was so good. I got Radiolab, Ear Biscuits, Invisibilia, like I was telling him, Game Over Greggy, Kind of Funny. I just recently started listening to this one called Edumacation, and then I'm not subscribed to that, and then I'm also not subscribed to The Nerdist I never was, but I check on him every now and then to see if his guest is someone I'm interested in, and it rarely is anymore. It's always comedians now that I don't care about.
Dane Cook?
He doesn't like Dane Cook.
A perfect reason to have him on.
That's true.
Let him try and convince him why he should like him.
That's true, but yeah, podcasts are great. You guys should listen to them.
There is one podcast I want to talk about, which we've talked about on here before. Pod Taku. We were into them for a while, too, listening to them at work. I listened to my podcast out loud at work for a long time, and that was one of them that I did not like to listen to out loud. They're very colorful.
They're a colorful group.
Like, I felt like my managers were literally sitting there judging me. Like, this kid. Of course, it's an anime podcast. Oh, of course, they're not very mature. Go figure.
No.
Like, I don't know.
Oh, of course, one of them has terrible opinions.
What? Oh, I don't think they know what the opinions are.
I know.
But, I don't know. We don't hate on
I don't hate on podcasts.
They, like, really help to pave the way for anime podcasts.
I agree.
And they're cool, and I'm sure a lot of people watching this are big fans of them. Yeah. So we don't dislike them at all.
Oh no, I like to tease.
Actually, we like to tease, but I love, like, we've mentioned this before.
But I really do I like that podcast.
What's his face?
Giguk.
Giguk is the best. Everybody knows that. Not to put the other people down, they're all awesome too. Just here's what I want to say. If any of you are listening to this, the only real problem I have with your podcast, like, the one that really made me mad, because I could listen to it, like, outside of work, I'd be fine with the colorful language, but is let what's-her-face talk.
Jean.
I don't know why I can't remember names today at all. I know her name. Okay, let Jean talk. I'm so sick of her having, like, a great opinion, and they're like, oh, shut up, Jean, you're effing stupid. And I'm like, what? But it was a good, okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that was the only thing that really, really killed it for me.
I completely agree.
But with that, let us know in the comments below what podcast you listen to, or if you listen to any, or if you just listen to Nakamacast and Table Topics solely. And if you don't, you should subscribe to them in the link in the description. And with that, we will move on to
the question of the day.
Okay, Air Gear ZX asks, how do you feel about more cons having the option to have your badges mailed to you?
Please.
Really?
I would do that in a heartbeat.
What if it gets lost in the mail or something?
I've never had a problem with the mail.
Well, it only takes once, you know? The next thing you know, you're not going to the con, or you're out another $60 to buy the badge again.
I mean, I would do it. I would do it because I don't like waiting in line.
Then why haven't you done it? ASIN allows it. You've been to ASIN twice. You've never done it.
Why are you getting so angry?
I'm playing devil's advocate. I totally agree with you. I don't know. Somebody's got to play the opposite side.
No, they don't. You can agree with me.
No, I agree. I think, I think every con should mail badges. And it would promote pre-registering for the con. Because, I mean, if you're going to get it mailed to you, of course you got way more incentive to pre-register. And then I think they should do it with press badges, too. Just saying, as someone who uses those from time to time. But no, I think it's a great idea. I think it helps reduce lines. It helps
save time, maybe be more organized. Events might happen sooner because,
if a technical issue does happen with your registration, you don't have as many people in line that you got to get through.
Yeah, there's still like a thing, you show your receipt, they can still give it to you there if you gotta do that.
Well, I just meant, like, if your computers go down or something, it's not as many people in line because everyone already has their badges. Like, I don't know. I think it's a great idea. Honestly, I don't see any downsides. Other than, I guess, for all of them I've seen, I'm pretty sure you have to pay shipping. But what's the extra shipping to, not have to wait in that line?
Probably, what is it, like $5 maybe?
Probably tops. And a lot of times, if you get it mailed to you, you're pre-registering anyway, so it's probably cheaper than buying it at the door anyway. So get your, like, $60 badge for, like, $30 plus $5 to mail it, $35.
God, I wish I would have we could have pre-regged for Yuma.
It's too late now.
I know.
I don't know what's going on with Yuma, man. With the press passes, bro. If anyone knows what's going on with YumaCon press passes, let me know. Because I thought it was just me. I thought I didn't get accepted or something. But then I started talking around to people, and nobody's hearing anything back about it. Nobody's seen anything about press. They're dodging all the questions about press. And I'm like, are they just not ready to announce it 16 days before the con? Or what's going on? I mean, I'm all down to buy my badge, but I'm just like, it's weird. I've never seen a con do that before, but whatever. So, yeah.
And
with that, you guys let us know what you think about people mailing badges. And let us know more questions in the comments below because we need more. We're literally down to 2 questions.
And what are your podcasts that you listen to? Maybe suggest them to us. You did?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you.
I asked it right before the question.
I didn't hear you.
Did you intro the question?
I did.
Oh, okay.
This is question of the day.
Oh, man, I'm tired.
Did you work today?
Yeah. Okay, so then that leads us to following us right here.
Yeah, right there.
On Facebook, Twitter. Wait. None of these things are right. Facebook's not right. Twitter, Instagram, and both our Snapchats.
I changed it. I didn't change it. I got a new Snapchat.
How many you got now? How many followers?
6.
Well, guys, you're going to go follow him, right? You're going to go to his Snap. He posts okay stuff. Go over there and follow him. And at cons, he posts great stuff. Come on, at cons, golden. More than I post at cons on the Snapchat. Like, you want 200-second stories of Mr. Shy Guy? Follow Dakota.
You'll get it.
And with that, you can also share this places. Share it anywhere you want to share it. I don't really care. Share it on the toilet. Whatever. Hashtag WD1UP when you do that. So share it on the toilet and then... Never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Just say that you're pooping when you share it. Hashtag WD1UP while I'm pooping.
I meant, like, write the link, and then, like, in the toilet, you spell out WD1UP with something.
With poop?
I don't know what you're spelling it with. Maybe it's toilet paper. You roll it up.
Stay nerdy, guys.
Hey, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't forget to come back next time for the next video.
And as always, stay nerdy.
Yeah, we did it!
Nice, dude.